Welcome to Making Mindfulness Fun. If you've been asking yourself, am I an Enneagram Type 1? Watch this video because I'm sharing the 5 signs you're the Enneagram 1. Welcome to Making Mindfulness Fun. I'm Isabelle, the co-founder of Making Mindfulness Fun. I'm a mindfulness and Enneagram coach. And in this video, I'm sharing 5 signs you're the Enneagram Type 1, known as the Perfectionist. Because if you've been asking yourself, am I an Enneagram Type 1? And you want to find out, I want to help you get to what your true Enneagram type is. So let's dive in. The first sign that you're the Enneagram Type 1 is we're going to talk about the traits. The Type 1 is called the Perfectionist, and this sums them up so well, just as every name I feel sums up every type so well. Type 1s are known for their perfectionist nature. These people follow the rules, they're very orderly, they're organized, and they're going to be very logical about everything they do. These are not the wishy-washy emotional people. These are the very critical ones. These people always have an organized household. They love having everything organization. They keep everything very well maintained, and they're going to be very honest with you when they talk because they prefer to tell the truth. But they're also going to be very moral, so they have this side of them where they have strong opinions about how things are set up. They can often mistype or seem like Type 5s, but there's a huge difference here. Type 1s prefer to have organization and things perfectly maintained, whereas Type 5s, they kind of seem more, they like to have things spread out. They love to be able to see everything they have. They kind of seem like pack rats. Some can be pack rats or seem like hoarders, so to say. So the Type 1 is very much more principled, more moral, more critical, and more perfectionist than the Type 5. Number 2, inner critic. Now this is a huge sign that you're a Type 1, and if you don't have this one, then you're probably more likely a Type 5 or maybe a 6 or an 8. Now, Type 1s, each Enneagram type has a core fear and core desire. And the Type 1's core desire is perfection. They're very moral. They want things to be perfect. They want people to be perfect. They want themselves to be perfect. And this is the big one I want to focus on, is that because they want themselves to be perfect and have extremely high standards for themselves, they struggle with a huge inner critic. If you're into the Enneagram already, you already have heard this a lot when it comes to Type 1s, is that Type 1s are known for this inner critic. They always have this huge voice in their head saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm imperfect, this sucks, I suck, I'm terrible, I need to be better, and I'm not enough. And this can seem also like the Type 3 as well, but there's a huge difference here as well. Actually, in fact, the Type 3 and the Type 1 seem very similar. But the big difference is that the Type 3 wants achievement. They're going to push themselves hard, and the Type 1 is going to be much more orderly and down to earth. So if you have a really strong inner critic in your head that's always telling you, I feel not good enough, and you have a strong desire to meet your levels of perfection and you have high standards for yourself, that's a huge sign that you're an Enneagram 1. Number 3, morals. Type 1s are very moral people. They have really high standards, and so this comes off sometimes as them being rule followers, or sometimes even being weirdly annoyed by the rules that are in place by someone because they're immoral. Type 1's core desire is perfection, so these people are very tied to very strong morals, and they will seem to follow the rules because of this. They'll love when rules are in place. They are definitely obey by the laws. They're also going to be the ones to put laws in place or have strong morals, and they're going to seem, that's where their perfectionist comes out. That's why they seem like perfectionists. These people are usually the executives or the people running systems, and they can seem overly critical where you're working with them and they sort of like, this is not perfectly organized, I need this to be better, or this is 2 centimeters off, I can't have that, or this isn't perfect, so I need you to fix that. They can seem overly critical like that, but it's because they have such strong morals. They believe that things must be right. They have strong morals for people to act right, including themselves. So if people are acting immorally or from a place of selfishness, they can get very frustrated by that, and they're going to be the one who stands up to always be the good person. And this can end up too making them be overgiving and burning themselves out and leading to resentment because they are so moral. They'll overgive and to be the right person, to be the good person, and then they end up feeling resentment that they can't let themselves rest. Number 4, organization and tasks. Type 1s are so great at being leaders and being the executives of huge things because they're so good at organization and so good at planning out tasks. These people always have a list for something. They have their day scheduled out. If they're going on vacation, they have it planned to the T. These people are so great at overseeing stuff because they're so critical and they see those small details, but they can also take in the big picture. So if you're someone who finds it easy to manage a team, to get all the small things in place, to get things perfect and get things done, and you're great at the organization process of it all, that's a huge sign that you're a type 1. And finally, number 5, following the rules. Now, I already mentioned this a little bit earlier, but just to recap it again because it's so important, type 1s are very moral and they want to be perfect and they want to be a good person. This is a huge desire for them. So they're going to end up being people who follow the rules and follow the laws more. Now, unlike the type 7 who's more like break the rules, break the law, type 1s will not let people do that. For example, I have a relative who is a type 1, and it's really important to them that their son, they sometimes will wait to register their vehicles because they're not using them, or they'll just, loosely follow the rules. They won't put their seatbelt on the second they get in the car. Those things really bother her because it's moral to them that they follow the laws, that they follow the rules. Rules are in place for a reason, is what they believe, and that they must follow them. So it's really important to them that they follow the rules, and they're never going to want to break laws. They believe that they're there for a reason, and they're going to be the ones who just allow them to happen. So when it comes to government or politics as well, they're going to think, well, this is probably, I'm going to think about this critically, but I believe that these laws are in place and I'm going to abide by those laws. So there you go. Those are the 5 signs that you're the Enneagram type 1. I hope if you've been asking yourself if I'm an Enneagram type 1, I hope this video helped you. Please leave a comment below to let me know, and make sure you check out my Teespring where I have my Enneagram type 1 Stay Perfect shirt. You're gonna love it. It's in the link in the description. Check out other shirts on my Teespring as well. I know you're gonna love them. I also have this shirt on there, like I showed you guys, meditation over medication. There's so many awesome shirts on there, so just check out the link below and please view them. Please leave a comment below if this video helped you, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you're up to date with more videos. This wraps up the Enneagram type series, and I hope these series helped you find out your true Enneagram type. Please make sure you check out other videos on our channel about the Enneagram if you enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.